Alright, hello everyone, Luke Smith here, and welcome back to another quickie reading. This is Tuesday. Like I said before, I was meant to do it on Saturday, but we didn't have any internet. Now we got it a little bit. We found out that the guy's not coming to completely repair the line until Thursday, so it is not 100% yet. So at the minute I'm still relying on mobile data at the minute. So anyway, this is Chris and Stress. It's a short one because it's a work day. I just wanted to do a short one for today. So let's start reading. This article is much like a pair of dirty crap briefs. I really don't know if I should read that one. Maybe not. I don't know. It does not meet quality standards and is a slanderous mockery of the Quickie's good name. You can help by consulting the page, the talk page, and improving it. Also read this, which we're not going to. So we got a few quotes. Stress hinders the emotions and physical abilities as swiftly as a bullet. Chris equating stress as being shot. And got another one here. I really feel like I should be reeled into my Pokeball and stored in the PC for a while. And that's Chris after finding out CWCki had a pickle all along. Well then, stress is the bane of Christian's Kansas existence. After high school, he learned that he couldn't blame his shortcomings on his high-functioning autism. Thus, he began to use stress as an excuse. However, it is assumed that Chris is probably confusing stress with depression or anxiety, refusing to admit that he is in fact unhappy with his current situation. Given the intensely sheltered lifestyle his parents provided for him well into his 20s, it is highly unlikely Chris ever experienced any form of intense anxiety or pressure that would give him severe psychological and physical effects. Apart from his consistent paranoia over getting trolled, and in recent years the financial crisis, he is however prescribed medicine for his stress, since Chris tends to exaggerate anything that makes him feel remotely uncomfortable is classified to him as a stressor. When under the effects of stress, Chris typically posts videos without his glasses and talks in a more meek voice. It is during these periods that Chris will opt to remove himself from the internet for about a week or so, and then come back feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and given a new resolve to finish the love quest. Yeah, that's the thing, because it's like, if you're really stressed and bummed out, then, and if like the internet stressing you out, and then just leave the computer, don't return to the computer for like a week or so, you'll feel much better. This is almost likely due to his autistic regenerative abilities that make sure that his heart never goes below 0% and into the negatives. Chris often cites stress as the reasons why he isn't inspired to work on his comics, precisely why inspiration is needed to make sonic recolors, have sex with one another, and kill Chris's enemies is not apparent. In August 2013, Chris indicated that through Facebook that his stress is beginning to take a toll on his health. Given his rather unhealthy lifestyle, it's not unlikely. Yeah, being unhealthy and stressed is not a very good combination. We got a picture of Chris in stress mode right here. There you go. Okay, now we got the content. Yeah, this is how short it is. So we got stressors, handling stress, things that Chris does when stress, hedgehog defensive state, and references. So here's the stressors. I think these are the things that stresses them out or triggers his stress. I don't know. Identity, his mental block of autism, trying to talk to anyone about talking to anyone about anything except for himself, having his identity questioned, being referred to with the incorrect pronouns, his daily struggle against becoming a homosexual, that was pre-2014, anything that autism isn't an excuse for. Then we've got Sonic comics being parodied, copyright issues, his characters being accused of homosexuality, his characters being redesigned by fan artists, so they're the things that stresses him out over there. Online presence, being famous, the existence of web pages outlining his many failures, criticism, constructive or otherwise, having drawings of him finger banging, Megan confused with Crystal. Domestic life, chores, yep, he hates chores. Back when Bob was alive, his willingness to call Chris out on his bullshit, and rare hand washing, but living in a super fun site is perfectly okay. Outside the house, anything requiring to leave the house, getting a job, being banned from places he frequents, being banned from conventions, trying to get unbanned from the game place, losing trading card matches, including to children. His sweethearts, here we go, it's the main bit. Taking women and the associated infinitely high boyfriend factor, asking girls to go out with him, being friend zoned, his hormones, finding out his internet girlfriend broke up with him because of the pickle man. That's gonna be a funny one. Finding out his internet girlfriend died in the bushfire. Finding out his internet girlfriend was killed by Optimus Prime in his tragic car accident. Really, he believed that. Finding out his internet girlfriend was a 13-year-old boy. That actually happened. Finding out his date was a mole working for the man in the pickle suit. Finding out his internet girlfriend doesn't exist, which is the majority of them. Finding out his internet girlfriend is marrying someone else, and finding out his internet girlfriend won't give him the China if he doesn't act like a normal person. Anchronologists, I can never pronounce that word. Good. Clyde Cash, the man in the pickle suit. Okay, these are trolls. Bullies, trolls. Okay, it's trolls. The PVCC faculty, having someone pretend to be him. Oh god, he hates that. Being confronted by his sweetheart's father, being called a child, other individuals, males, N-words. I'm still, even though that's not the actual N-word, I'm still not saying it just in case. People with Asperger's syndrome and homosexuality before 2014. Other, pickles, he hates pickles. Mortality, doses of reality. Sega, clinking the arms of Sonic to Blue from to Blue. Anything slightly incoherent. Anything that stress isn't a excuse for. Handling stress. Masturbating. Having a sweetheart, resetting his biological clock. The prospect of having a sex time. Playing video games. Hiring prostitutes. I think he only had one prostitute. Oh yeah. Actually, I think he actually went all the way with one prostitute, but he ended up turning two away because the trolls ended up sending two hookers to his house. Taking medication. Wishing there was another. He were in another dimension. Did I? Yeah, I done that picture. Things that Chris does when stressed. Shits himself, cries, becomes less/more productive than usual, rages about his pitiful adult life in YouTube videos. He did that a lot. Rages at the mailers, sends death threats, abuses his cameras, that poor iToy. Crashes into slumber, becomes increasingly homophobic, becomes increasingly racist, sighs excessively, suffers from memory loss, draws hideous hardcore pornography of his friends and personas. Has he got... I suppose, yeah. Even though it's a persona, it would be like a persona on some characters he draws. He drinks, attempts vehicular homicide, yep, running over Snyder. Considers suicide. Did he? I don't remember him doing that, but there you go. I'll read this bit and then we look at the pictures. Hedgehog defensive state. We got a quote. I went full hedgehog defensive and let my quills keep others back. It hurts. Okay. While being kicked out of the 2018 Too Many Games, we're probably going to read that one soon, convention for making unwanted physical contact with other event attendees, stress forced Chris to create the... we called it that. Okay, now we get it. The hedgehog defensive state. Instead of leaving the con, he curled up into a ball on the floor and imagined he had hedgehog quills to keep the meanies away. Really? I thought he just had a mental breakdown and he just like curled up into a ball. I didn't know he was doing it for that. Okay, that's new to me. Eventually being escorted off the premises by security. He also blamed the trolls and an event coordinator. I'm pretty sure the event coordinator was helping him because I think I know about that bit, for causing the stressful situation. It's implied that this is a replacement for the pepper spray he used on 26th of December 2014. Let's have a look at these pictures, shall we? So this is one of the more common symptoms of stress. I think he's done this one. Placeholder for Sonic 11. Let's have a look. This comic book is still yet to be completed, given that inspiration is a big variable and I may have been lacking of it. The comic book will be completed as soon as possible. Thank you for your patience and patronage. Sincerely, Kristen W. Chandler. And this one is Chris performing the hedgehog defensive curl. Yeah, and if you haven't seen it, this is basically it. He curled up into a ball. I have seen clips of this, and I do know about it. I will be reading up on it as well. But yeah, he's making a fool of himself. I can't believe. Wait. This was 2018. That was 2018. How big is the I can't believe that was 2 years ago. Wow. Okay. Imagine the smell though, because I don't think he bathes. How big is this? Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, it's mostly like small bits, so I might end up doing that. So let me just stick that in there. So I'm probably gonna read that in the next Christian video. We got some references and stuff. Yeah, so that was Chris and Stress. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I actually enjoyed reading it because it's sweet and short, and I kind of enjoyed reading it. Next Christian video will be a Saturday. Sorry if it went off a bit recently, but obviously it's out of my control. This next video will be on Thursday, and I yet to decide what to make because I haven't decided yet. Anyway, see you guys.